Hello, everybody. It's Eva. I hope you're having a great week. This is a snippet from this past Sunday's sermon entitled The Bridge, From Here to There.
When we are approaching the bridge, first thing, if you're taking notes, in our transitional spaces, when we are approaching the bridge to cross over to that God has shown us, we need to, number one, use new language to signal a change in perception. Use new language to signal a change in perception. And so God said to tell you that it's okay to call that dream a vision. Listen, it's okay to call that dream a vision. Many of us use the language of a dream so that we don't attach God to it in any way. And as long as we feel that it's sourced from ourselves and not from a higher power, that we don't have to move in the direction of it, right? The world just sometimes, they called, who was it, Joseph? Who they called the dreamer in the Old Testament? They call him the dreamer, right? We many times in the Word we talk about the dreams that we have, but our language and our energy changes when we say, I have a vision from God, right? Right? And it's like we're linguistically giving ourselves a way out by calling it a dream instead of a vision. So when is a dream a vision? When is a dream a vision? There was a conversation, some theology students were asking Dr. Katie Cannon about what should we write about, what programs should we enter, what jobs should we pursue, and the late Reverend Dr. Katie Geneva Cannon told them the answer is simple. Do the work that your soul must have. Do the work that your soul must have. So if what you're calling a dream, if it is something that your soul needs and demands and requires of you, then it is now a vision. And visions are sourced by God. Visions are sourced by God. And so is it the work that your soul must have? This transitional space that we're in, is it the work that your soul must have? If so, it's more than a dream. It is now a vision. And so all we did was do a slight tweak in terminology. But because we give certain words more weight, if we choose a word that's more empowering to us, we can signal a more empowering perception. And if you have a more empowering perception, then you have a more empowered outcome. Are y'all, is it making sense this morning? Our words matter. And so if using the word vision gives you more of a charge, more energy to get up and go get after that which God has shown you, then use the word vision. So here's the deal about a vision. We know that God gives us purpose. God gives us vision, but then we must co-create with God to achieve that vision that's associated with that purpose. And so for some of you, you feel like your dream has been deferred. Something that you dreamed about, but you're now understanding it was more than a dream, that what you wanted really came from God. You feel like it's been deferred, but God is saying this morning, it's not been deferred. The real issue is that you're pulled in so many different directions that you don't have the targeted energy and focus to carry out the strategy that God has already given you. Catch it. It's not that you need a new strategy from God. The strategy that God gave you is solid, but you lack the energy and the focus to carry out the strategy because you're pulled in too many directions.
Well, if this snippet has blessed you, I do encourage you to go to thefirmfoundationchurch.com and find the entire clip of the entire message. I also invite you to give into this vibrant and growing ministry that's right here in Birmingham, Alabama, that has a global reach.